Welcome back to this nice survival house tutorial. This one is a little bigger. It actually has some mining areas, so you're pretty safe when you're coming out of mining, and actually has a ton of space. So this one, give it a try, and I'm going to show you the images now. That will help you build this as quickly and as easily as possible. So we're going to start with our oak planks, and we're going to build 1, 2, 3, 4, just like this. Then what we're going to do is we're going to place cobblestone here and a block of cobblestone here, just like that. We're then going to now go across here and build 1, 2, 3, 4, placing the cobblestone down like that. Then placing our fences on top of that, 1, 2, 3, 4. Doing the same over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and cobblestone on top of that. There we go. Then what we want to do is we want to just come over to this point right here and build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then build across here 1, 2, 3, 4. Then in the middle here area here, what we want to do is we want to have oak planks like this, like that. Then we're gonna have oak planks in here, just like that. Then in the middle area here, 1, 2, 3. There we go, like that. And then we want to place our spruce doors like this. There we go. And then what we want to do now is we want to get ourselves our... Oh, God. I don't know what the... So now what we want to do is we want to count with a cobblestone, and we want to add ourselves 11 more blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then we're going to build this all the way over here. And we're going to place a block here. Then what we're going to do is we're now going to split this in the middle. So in the middle block here, we're just going to place a block of cobblestone. And I just realized on my build that this actually isn't in the middle. On either side, it's actually even, which is uneven, which is a bit disappointing. But, you know, it doesn't really matter. So just place it kind of in the middle and then place this fence on either side. Okay, because either way you do it, there's going to be a block on either side. You see, so it doesn't really matter where you place it. In fact, you could just pretty much leave it, in fact, now that I think about it. So yeah, don't even place a block in the middle. That's very, very confusing. I don't know why on God's earth I did that. So now what we need to do is we now need to come over to this point right here, and we're going to count across once again the same length here. We're going to count across 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. On the 5th block, we're going to place a cobblestone block like that. Place fences in the middle here. Then what we're going to do is once again, we're going to count across another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then place fences again, just like that. And now that that is done, what we now need to do is come over to this point here, place a layer of wood, then place a layer of cobblestone, then place a layer of wood, and this is all 3 blocks high. Then place 1 block of wood there, and then place a door just right here in the edge, and that should line up with this right here, as you guys can see. So that is all aligning up. Then come over to the top here, placing cobblestone along the top like that. Then place fences along here, place fences along here, and come over to here, extend this out to the same height as that, and place fences along here just like that. Then now that that is done, build a wood wall along here like this. Then in here, what we need to do is we need to place ourselves a glass like this. There we go. And then what we now need to do is we now need to make sure that we can go across here and continue our build. So starting here, we need to build up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then come over here and build up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then what we need to do is we need to get our wood, and we need to build up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then build up our cobblestone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what we're going to do over here is we're going to build up 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. Then 1, 2, 3, like that. So basically, we're just going to on these frames, we're just building up windows like this. Then 4 like that. And as you guys can see, along the top here, we're going to build across a cobblestone like this. There we go. Then now that that is done, in this area right here, we're going to build ourselves some fences And then along here, what we're going to do is we're going to build ourselves another window. So the window frame is going to be exactly the same as this. So it's going to be a 4-block window frame. And remember, down this area here is going to need to be completely excavated. So we're going to need to have a hole down here, which we're going to do in a minute. But let's go ahead and start this. So we're going to build 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the 5th block right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, that may be a bit wrong. Let me just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in total, from here to here should be 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is correct. And then what we need to do is add 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2. Then in the middle here, some glass, cobblestone along the top, and then another block on the edge here. Fences along the edge again. Then just like we did on this side, do this here. Just copy what we just did in front of us. Then add the glass. There we go. Add the fences, cobblestone, and then add the fences like this. Then along here, what we're going to add ourselves is some grass. There we go. There we go. Just add it like this. Then, as you guys can see, what we now need to do is we now need to, of course, add something over here. Add ourselves oak planks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then add 1, 2, 1, 2. Then add ourselves 1, 2, 3, like this. There we go. And then now that that is done, we're going to add ourselves the cobblestone right here. We're going to add ourselves 1, 2, 1, 2. Then we're going to add ourselves a 1, 2, just like that. Then, of course, in this area here, I forgot to add the fences. So in this middle area here, what we're going to do is we're going to add ourselves oak planks like this. Just like that. That is completely done. Then on this edge, we're going to add ourselves a pillar of cobblestone. Just like that. Pretty awesome. Then along the top layer here, we're going to add ourselves another layer of cobblestone. Then we're going to add another layer of cobblestone like that. Then what we're going to say is we're going to add ourselves oak planks like this. Like this. Then if we're going to say we're going to add ourselves a spruce door like this. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add ourselves some spruce doors. So the same spruce door we just added here, we're going to add that right here. So the same door frame, same simple one. In fact, the same simple one here, we're going to add here. So we're going to add ourselves a layer of wood along here. More wood along here like this. And then we're going to add ourselves a layer of spruce door like this. There we go. Pretty nice. Then what we now need to do is we now need to go ahead and we now need to continue on this build. So of course, what we're going to do right here is we're going to dig out this area. Okay. And this area needs to go down around 4 blocks. I think it needs to go around. Yeah, it needs to go down to the ground. In fact, 5 blocks because we're going to need to put the ground in as well. So make sure this goes down around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you guys can see. So you're going to need to use your hands to do this or creative. And yeah, 5 blocks down. So on the ground layer, we're going to be placing wood. So on this ground layer, place wood. Set oak planks. There we go. Then what we're going to do here is we're going to add the cobblestone around the edge. So add cobblestone along this layer right here. Replace the door. Replace the door. There we go. Then what we now need to do is we need to extend out this. So come over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then what we now need to do is on that 6th block, we now need to just start building downwards. But from here, just add the wood first. Then over here, add stairs. So stairs, stairs coming down, stairs coming down. Then, in fact, I do believe it's 2 stairs. And then in here, it's 2 blocks and then 2 stairs again. 2 stairs again and then 2 stairs again. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add cobblestone here, cobblestone there, just like that. So cobblestone all the way down. So it's kind of like I don't even know what you want to call it. It's just like stairs going all the way down, just like that. Then what we want to do is along this wall, okay, along this wall, we want to add ourselves a layer of wood. And then we want to add ourselves cobblestone like this. Then we want to add ourselves a layer of wood like that. So I just chose a layer of wood. I think we did this too high. Yeah, we did this too high. So I did make a small mistake by making this a little too deep, but it's absolutely fine. So we're just going to add 4 wood here, just like that. Then we're going to build this down just for full disclosure. Then we're going to add doors here. There we go. So then, of course, along here, we're going to add ourselves some more wood. Now, of course, you can make this all out of cobblestone if you wish, because, of course, it is cheaper. But underneath here, what we're going to do is we're going to add ourselves, once again, the cobblestone design. And then along here, we're going to add ourselves these oak planks. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to add ourselves fences along the edges here, like that, and fences along the edges here like that too. Then what we now need to do is in these areas here and here and here, we need to place ourselves some wood because that is what the design requires. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that over here also. Then we're going to do that over here also. Now, what I love about this build is that we actually have access to a mine shaft. So basically down here, what you want to do is you want to knock out 2 here, knock out 2 here as well, and knock out 2 here. And basically down there, what you can have, in fact, if we just knock out there with a space, what you can have is you can have 3 different mine shafts. You can either have chests or you can have mine shafts. So these go down and you start mining, and this is how you're going to be collecting your resources, which is pretty amazing because you're going to come up from the ground and you're going to be straight in the safety of your house with no crazy mobs, okay, which is really, really good. So all you have to do is just make sure that you place a lot of torches down here. And I wish someone made this tutorial for me when I was starting out in survival, but it's here for you guys now. So we're now going to do this part right here. So on this back part of the house, it's pretty much just like the front. All we're going to do is just build this wall back here, and then place cobblestone here, build this wall back here, place cobblestone here, and then let's just build this to the top, then build this to the top like that. Then we're going to build this to the top, then we're going to build this to the top. And what we got to do now is we've got to add ourselves cobblestone going all the way along here. Like that. Then along the edge here, what we want to do is once again cobblestone. Then we're going to add ourselves wood. Just like this. Wood here. Then we're going to add ourselves wood like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to get ourselves our cobblestone stairs, and we're going to go around the edge. So on this back part right here, we're going to come over and destroy this, replace it with cobblestone, destroy this, destroy that, replace it with cobblestone. There we go. Replace it with cobblestone. There we go. So now, as you guys can see on this part right here, what we're going to do, oh, we've already done it. Okay, so this part right here, what we got to do, guys, is pretty simple. We just got to get ourselves cobblestone like this on the edge, like this. There we go. And then we got to put cobblestone on the edge like this. Now I remember I saw comments on the last video. You guys were saying that this is survival. So how on earth are we going to do this? Well, you know, you don't have to. You know, there's always that. You know, I'm not trying to be like an evil guy, but you could just carve this in cobblestone and you'd be absolutely fine. And I'm pretty sure no one would judge you. I'm pretty sure the house actually looks pretty nice, okay? And it looks like a pretty cool thing. But if you want the extra brownie points, you just got to do this design, okay? So yeah, me personally, I'd probably be too lazy to do this in survival. But I would say that this definitely does add some more brownie points. And don't forget, you only have to do this once. So once the house is built, it's going to look pretty amazing. So just add this design on the front, then come over here. And I know, yes, it is so much easier for me because I'm in creative. I would just recommend you guys just do this design right here. So just add that there, underneath there, just like that. There we go. Okay, underneath there, just like that. Because yeah, I've realized that a lot of tutorials, they're so complex with so many materials. You need to visit like 5 dimensions before you can get everything to build a little basic survival house, which is what you want. So yeah, and then of course, just standard wood across here, standard wood across here. And in fact, in my next houses, I'm not going to include this roof again because I do realize that it is hard. And I remember when I was playing survival that it was so tedious to build. And I was just like, you know what? I hate the guy that created this house. I don't really hate him. I just hate the fact that he's making me place these blocks. So yeah, so let's place that there. And of course, let's place these stairs. I'd genuinely just opt for a flat roof. I'd be like, you know what? Nobody's looking up there. Nobody's judging me. Nobody's going to see the survival world. I'm just going to play this with me and my dog. So yeah, let's place that there. And then in the middle bit, let's place these oak planks. There we go. Like that. There we go. Then, of course, we come back around here, do the same exact thing. There we go. There we go. And then now, as you guys can see, the house is basically complete. Okay, all we got to do is come inside here and place ourselves the oak planks. And I really do like the spaciousness of this house. Like, I love these blocky houses because it just gives you, it just gives you that, nice little design where it's like everything's in its own place, as you guys can see up here. Okay, of course, I forgot to add this layer right here. Let's place this. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's not what I meant to do. So over here, of course, add another layer of wood. Okay, and as you guys can see, this is basically just something where you can view out of. This is not where you really want to be placing a farm. I mean, you could have a small farm, but it'd be kind of pointless, to be honest. But out here, of course, is where you get upstairs. You guys can look around. And of course, okay, since it's a survival house, what you do want is you do want to have like something in here, which is just a ladder. You could have stairs, but stairs are really tedious in survival. So just in this corner, just add yourselves a ladder like that. And that's going to be your best bet because in survival, you always want to have ladders. So that is what I would always recommend. I added stairs here because it's just nice to walk in after you're mining. So, of course, down here, this mining area is pretty nice. Over here, there's no really farm area. I mean, you could have this area as a farm area, but it'd probably be the worst farm area you could ever have. It'd probably be really, really small. But yeah, other than that, I think this house is, really, really nice. Definitely really well optimized. And, you can play some chess. I probably will have some cinematics of the survival kind of things that you can do with this house. But yeah, so far, this house is, I love it. Okay. And I'm going to see you guys in the next